if you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.
Winston, good to see you. We are going to dive into the weeds here. We have 5 steps for tax-free Roth IRA distributions. This topic is really interesting because, of course, the benefit of funding a Roth IRA is the availability of tax-free distributions in the future, but the rules can be complicated. So let's break it down. First step is follow the ordering rules. What does this mean?
Well, basically, the ordering rules are the money goes into the account, and you have to take a look at it. Unlike non-qualified funds that operate under the LIFO rules, Roth IRA distributions operate under the FIFO rules, first in, first out. Mm-hmm. So the date of origin, January 1st of the year that you open up a Roth IRA account, that starts the 5-year clock. Now, if the money is in a Roth 401k, same rule. If the money is in an individual Roth IRA, same rule. But where people get in trouble is when they think that they've got the 5-year rule met because they built up all of this money in their Roth 401k at work, and they roll it over to a brand new individual Roth IRA. That new Roth IRA starts a 5-year clock, and it's called the 401k to IRA rollover trap, and people fall into it all the time.
Yeah. And we're going to talk more about that 5-year clock coming up, because that's when things, to me, get very complicated. This one's straightforward, though. Your contributions are always available tax and penalty free.
Yeah. And that's real simple, because when you make a contribution to the Roth, you already pay taxes on that money. Mm-hmm. So that money is now yours. You have complete basis in it, and you can use that money at your discretion. We try to encourage people not to tap into it early, right, or it won't be there later.
Right. Good point. We want that tax-free growth. All right. Next, watch out for the 10% penalty on converted funds. Converted funds are always distributed tax-free, but that doesn't mean you can tap the money before 59.5 without a penalty.
Yes, that 59.5 excise penalty still looms out there on money that is converted. Where, if you take that money out before 59.5, the principal's free, but any gains would be subject to the 10% excise rule.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next, know when the earnings are tax-free. So we have to meet a few requirements for the earnings to be tax-free. What are they?
Well, that's that 5-year rule again. Okay. Yeah. So principal or basis is always yours because you paid taxes on it. But the whole idea behind a Roth is that not only is your principal tax-free, but all of your earnings and gains inside of that account can also be tax-free, provided you met the 5-year time limit. Mm-hmm. And then after the 5-year time limit is up, everything inside of that is tax-free to you, tax-free to your beneficiaries.
As long as you are also 59.5 or older.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Just to clarify for everybody watching. All right. So now let's dive into that 5-year clock for qualified distributions of earnings. The 5-year period can be confusing. What do we need to know?
Well, the key word that you just mentioned is qualified distributions. In order for it to be qualified as tax-free, you had to meet the 5-year holding period inside of the individual Roth IRA. So if you don't have an individual Roth IRA right now, and you're participating in a Roth 401k at work, we're going to recommend that you open up. You can open up an account with $100, $500, whatever. Get it open, because even if we opened it today is the 12th day of November as we're recording this in 2025. If you opened it today, January 1st of 2025 starts as your opening of the account, and we're going to have basically 1 year under our belt in a month. Okay. You want to get that 5-year clock started, because when you do roll over money into that individual Roth, if it's already met the 5-year rule, the whole kit and caboodle is yours tax-free. Okay.
Right.
Right. But if you start that at the time of the rollover, you're going to expect a new 5-year clock.
Mm-hmm. And we do have a bonus. It's a bonus tip for anyone younger than 59 and a half. Make sure that you pay the tax on conversions with outside after-tax money to avoid that 10% early withdrawal penalty.
Yeah, because you see, if you do the conversion, they look at it as a withdrawal. If you just do the conversion dollar for dollar, and we recommend people do that anyways. You know, you want to try to convert $1 of IRA or 401k money, let's say, to $1 of Roth. And in order to do that, you have to have the cash in reserve to make that payment for the, you know, the taxes that are due. And so that's a real good piece of advice. Do it with cash from outside sources, avoid the 59 and a half excise penalty, and put the money to work at its full value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, holy moly. Here I thought Roths were like the most straightforward kind of retirement account, but it's fun to kind of, you know, talk this through. Winston, clearly this is what you specialize in. If somebody would like to sit down with you, talk about opening a Roth, converting a traditional to a Roth, or anything in between, what's the best way to reach you?
Well, you can go to our website at winstonandcompanies.com, and on there you can find a link to our Calendly calendar. And, you know, set up a 15-minute initial visit call, or we could kind of talk to you through some of these complexities, maybe have you come into the office, because this stuff takes real planning. You know, we always tell people, hey, you're either working the IRS's plan or you're working your plan. Which one do you want? I guarantee you, I'd rather not be on their plan. The other way you can reach us, just pick up the telephone and give us a call at area code 602-456-1928. We'll be happy to schedule a time to visit with you.
Great. Winston, thank you.
Hey, thanks, Erin. Good seeing you.
Got a plan for your retirement, 'cause you know it's just down the road. But if you don't know where to begin, better ask when.